go live.
All right, here we are.
We are here.
I think we are, at least. How's everybody doing? Very excited to... we're very excited to be here tonight. I'm sorry, I'm completely out of sorts here. Thank you, Zen Ginger, because I was scrambling at the last minute to make sure I was going to be able to do what I want to do today. And give me this for a second. I need to write a message to you that the public's not able to see.
Oh.
But I'm completely out of sorts right now. You need to say hi to everybody so that I can write this real quick.
Hello. How's everybody doing tonight? It's Friday, another fun night with us, and afterwards the member stream. I think that'll be a lot of fun too. I think I only know of one person so far. I don't know.
That's joining us on the member stream tonight? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
I can give you the list right now. We've got tonight Ben Ochart.
I don't know what that means.
What we're going to be talking about today? On the stream, what we're talking about?
Oh. Okay.
Lisa's confused because she has nothing to do with the planning of these live streams. She sent me a link to a video earlier today. I watched about the first 5 seconds of it and I said, oh, this will be fun to talk about on the stream tonight. And then I turned it off because I wanted to be able to watch it with all of y'all live. That might even talk about me in the video, which will be fun. Us in the video, which will make it even more fun. So
No.
well, I hope they don't. But anyway, we've got Webhead 15, Tony Tran, who is Crazy in Love Asian, Nick Calamito, Jerry Goebel, and Mr. Ben Ochart himself.
Wait a minute, you just read off who's going to be on tonight?
Yep.
Can you do it again?
Nope, she wasn't listening. You'll just have to watch it on replay. You'll see it. You'll experience it. Webhead 15, which is Melanie, Crazy in Love Asian, Nick Calamito,
Oh, yeah.
Jerry Goebel, and Ben Ochart are all going to be with us tonight. So, YouTuber who shows pleco poop is okay. Is there a pleco poop behind me? Because I'm okay. No.
Oh.
No, yeah. That's not true. What I wrote is behind the scenes stuff here.
Oh, the other. Okay, the one. Okay, yeah.
You understand where we're coming from here now? Okay, geez. If there's no poop in this tank behind me, well, it's coming because, I mean, there's a big old pleco in
Dennis
there.
said I wasn't listening either.
Yeah, I understand. Typical man. But listen,
Oh, hey, Garcia Aquatics. No, we're not going to be making it to Aquashella, New Jersey. Sorry.
we are not. Are you going? That's a long way for. I'm not looking at you. I'm looking at the camera.
I actually,
Garcia,
yeah,
are you
I
going?
think he is going. I think I saw something on Instagram.
You're right. You showed me that on
Yeah.
Instagram. It is true. Yes, he is going. I'm sure it's going to be a great time. Some of the most fun we've had is at fish shows in New Jersey.
Yeah.
So
Aquashella is by far my favorite fish show. If you have to choose any show to go to, I would choose Aquashella out of anything. That's just my personal.
who else is doing anything even close to them? Nobody. I mean, not trying to be cruel or anything. It's just there's nothing like Aquashellas. So, but you know what, Garcia? Here's the thing. We've been at a lot of Aquashellas that you have been to at the same time.
Heck
and guess
yeah.
what, brother? You didn't hang out with us. So why do you care?
He did a couple times.
Barely. Maybe
He
you
talked to
never
us.
hung out with
We
me.
got selfies.
He would be like, hey, John, what's up? And he'd be all cool. And then I
And
wouldn't
what
see him
about
again
Fins
until the
and
rest of the
Fury?
weekend.
We hung out with him at Predatory Fins.
But I was talking about Aquashellas.
Oh, okay, yeah, true. So that doesn't count, Garcia. Sorry. Yeah.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Fins and Fury, officially a year old now. Isn't that crazy? Be nice, John. So, listen. This is something that I have really wanted to do.
Oh.
And it's really difficult to do because I didn't hurt your feelings. Garcia, you hurt my feelings because you didn't want to hang out when we were at Aquatics. So how's that? You hurt my feelings first.
You're being so full of it right now.
But
I see.
we did hang out a lot at Fins and Fury, so that was
Checking
cool.
in from Fort Lee, VA for now. Fort Lee. Is that AP Hill?
No, AP Hill is AP Hill.
Oh, then what's Fort Lee?
I would imagine it's another Army base that I'm not sure where it is. But listen, let's get right into, let's say what the YouTubers say. Let's get right into it. Who let you drop my name? I like Crazy Amazonian. Or Crazy Asian. Well, geez, make up your mind.
Oh, I thought it was Crazy Arizona. Just kidding.
We were having a hard time figuring it out in the beginning, but I think it would be so fun to be able to, on these streams, do what so many Twitch streamers do, which to my knowledge, there isn't anybody in our community that's doing it, but around Twitch, they watch videos, and I don't like saying react, but like provide their commentary to that video that they're watching. I fantasize about doing those kind of things. And when you sent me that this video today, which is from a small channel that I've never heard of, not so small, about to hit 1,000 subscribers, which is cool. Good for them. I got so excited because I was like, okay, here we go. This is the opportunity to do what I've been wanting to do so badly. But I do want to put it out there. I am in no way doing this so that I can ridicule or rip on people or rant about people and trash them. And all. That's not the goal tonight. The video that was sent to me by my wife is a video that is titled "YouTuber Fish Rooms Are Unrealistic." And all I needed to see was the title of this. And I said, I'm intrigued. Let's go. Let's do it. So like I said, I watched the first 30 seconds or so, maybe not even that much. And I said, okay, I got to stop so that this is real. You've seen the whole video though, right? Did they talk bad about me? Okay. Right off the bat, I see a skateboard in the background. So this kid, I'm assuming a kid, I don't know, that by the sound of the voice, it's a kid. This kid is going to be all right by me. And you said they didn't talk bad about me. So let me do this. I've only been streaming on YouTube for 10 years now. You would think I would have all of this stuff figured out by now. So before I push play on the video, I do want to make sure the audio and everything is good on this. The channel name is Stone Aquatics. I would encourage all of you, as we watch this video together, if you appreciate this person's video, if you agree, if you like the style, I would encourage you to go to that channel and watch some more of their stuff and see if it's a channel that you would like to subscribe to. I don't like saying, hey, go subscribe to this channel, because that's how people end up subscribing to channels that they don't really even watch. And
yeah, but maybe you should watch the video before you send people to someone's channel, because what if they don't say things that are what should be done or keep fish the way we want to keep fish?
That's kind of the point. That's the point of it, though.
Yeah, but we don't want to send people somewhere we don't know if they're good or bad in fish keeping and learn from them whether it's good or bad mistakes.
Already she's arguing with me.
Good mistakes are okay. I mean, not good mistakes. Good fish keeping is okay, but if they're doing something in this video we don't like, I don't want people to go watch and learn bad stuff. Not that I'm saying that's what's happening. I'm just saying.
Well,
let's watch the video first.
I can see two things that are glaringly obvious problems in this already, and I haven't even gotten past the first frame. So we may be headed in that direction. I don't know, but we're going to find out. But the title intrigued me. YouTuber fish rooms are unrealistic. I have a very good explanation as to why that is. But let's watch the video, shall we?
Yeah.
And then we'll figure it out as we go.
Okay.
Hey, what up guys? Welcome back to my fish room. If you guys are new to the channel, I have a whole bunch of fish tanks and I like to make videos on it and talk about.
Okay, before we go further, I would like to make sure. Stop it. Listen, you're not running the show. I am. I would like to make sure that everybody was able to hear that. I don't want to watch a 5 minute and 11 second long video and the whole time people are saying, I can't hear it. I can't hear it. So everybody, somebody, please let me know. Were you able to hear? He's got a very soft voice and he referred to everybody as guys. We don't like that. But can you all just let me know? The stocking in the 75 is crazy. So you can see it. Okay, we're good. You can hear it. All right, good. Okay. Now, let me start it over. It was only 8 seconds in, so give me a break. All right, here we go.
Hey, what up guys? Welcome
I'm
back
probably
to
going to
my
be
fish
stopping
room.
it multiple times.
If you guys are new to the channel, I have a whole bunch of fish tanks and I like to make videos on it and talk about random topics. Today's video is a little controversial and a little weird.
Woo.
But I wanted to talk about why YouTuber fish rooms and fish tanks kind of suck. I've spent a lot of my life keeping fish, and before YouTube was even really around, I had fish tanks. Now that a whole fish community has spiked almost overnight on YouTube, and now there's so many people keeping fish on YouTube.
What are you doing?
Did he just say, now that the YouTuber community has spiked overnight? What?
Okay.
Maybe I misheard him.
Now that a whole fish community has spiked almost overnight on YouTube, and now there's so many people keeping fish on YouTube.
Now there is.
I just thought I would talk about it.
Not 12 years ago.
A lot of these YouTuber tanks are so unrealistic and so not reachable as a normal person.
It's true.
You know, they will have a fish tank that is worth $50,000.
Who the heck has a
with fish in it
$50,000 aquarium on YouTube? I just want to know.
I don't know anybody with the exception of Andrew Sandler. Not Adam
So
Sandler.
that's saltwater. But in freshwater,
I don't know
mean,
anybody that has a $50,000.
I think maybe predatory fins, but he's a business. He's not just a regular YouTuber. He's a business. That one got
I know
me.
what Rod paid for that big tank, and it wasn't 50 grand, but you're right, it's a lot. Rod's probably the only one. You're right that might, but again, he's running a business. Those are displays
It's
for
a
her business, for his business.
Yeah.
So yeah, $50,000 tank. What videos are you watching?
That are probably worth $20,000, and they
Fish?
just post a video like nothing.
Hold on.
With fish in it that are probably worth $20,000, and they just post a video like nothing, and to them it really doesn't mean anything.
My Oscar was like
But when you're an
$10.
average fish keeper like myself and you
Listen, let's
I must
approach.
be a trash fish keeper because I don't have nothing like that.
Let's approach this
Oh, sorry. I'm
from
sorry.
the standpoint of this gentleman is not talking about us. Might be. If he is, that's fine. I'm not, whatever.
Charles Reeve says 58,000 gallon at Ohio Fish Rescue. Now, he didn't say 50,000 gallons. He said $50,000.
$50,000. 50,000 with $20,000 fish in it.
Yeah. Okay.
watch these videos, it really just turns me off the fish keeping and the whole internet thing, because the whole point is them just making a video about getting the views, and then that's pretty much it from there. They're
Yeah.
making a super crazy clickable video and thumbnail.
You mean like fish room, YouTuber fish rooms are unrealistic? Anyway.
And that's it. They're really not in the fish hobby, I find. If you watch a lot of these guys, they don't know anything about fish keeping. They just have fish tanks, and that's the difference. You know, a lot of times you'll see that
I'm glad he's talking about guys and not females.
Says the young man that has a clown knife in a 40 breeder. Just saying. Just saying.
they have someone taking care of their tanks, or they really don't know anything about fish. Like, they'll buy fish that just don't belong together at all. They build these giant tanks that are just not even possible for a normal person. And then when stuff...
Who's building tanks other than Joey? There's
No,
the
there's the
aquatic.
one guy.
Oh man, I'm.
Is
is
it
it aquatic?
aquarium domain or something?
Yes.
But he's doing that. He's building and doing it the right way, though. I mean, it's not like he's buying them already built.
And there is no one on the internet
He's doing
that
a
could
good
say that
job.
Aquarium Domain doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, he's doing
So
a really
I don't
good
think
job.
he's talking about him.
I don't
Goes
think he'd be
wrong
talking
because
about
they don't know how to keep fish. They don't talk about it and they hide it.
Oh.
Now, I'm not talking trash about all fish keeping YouTubers.
That's good.
I grew up watching Aquarium Co-op, and they teach how to keep aquarium.
Respect where respect's due. Corey has good information. There's no debating that. I don't take issue with that whatsoever. I do take issue with I grew up watching Aquarium Co-op. Corey, how old do you feel?
Correctly.
This guy 9 years old?
They preach about having good filtration, good heaters, buying the correct fish that are peaceful. And it's just a very different thing when you go to YouTube and you see these people building thousands of dollars worth of stuff in a fish room, and they really don't even know anything about fish or what they're doing. I watch so much YouTube, it's just things I notice. These guys just don't have a connection to the hobby like most people. Now, you can find smaller channels that have similar stuff to what I have going on, just a small fish room.
You know, people who actually know what they're talking about. Sorry.
But at the end of the day, these YouTubers are just making videos for the clicks.
So are you.
You know, they just want you to click the video,
That's
So do you.
good.
leave a like on it, and then click off.
You already asked for likes, so
Now, I'm specifically talking about these YouTubers that make crazy ponds and crazy fish tanks that are just worth insane amount of money that you'll never get in a lifetime. When you watch these videos, it just makes me feel like I suck as a fish keeper, or I'm never gonna get something like that. And it just sucks because they have some sort of like magic money that they can just build whatever they want, the craziest pond.
okay, this
Magic
was a
money?
mistake. I'm sorry. I should have watched this video before we did this. I'm sorry.
It's the
was a
coolest
mistake.
stuff. But
Ponds.
when
The
you
only
go
person
to an
I know that
actual fish
builds
keep,
ponds, who is like built ponds, is like Joey and Tanner and
Paul Cafaro and the Aquarium Domain guy.
yeah, well, he did ponds too.
Well, I mean, they're big floor standing
Oh, okay.
tanks, massive, which is a dream.
I don't
mean, his stuff
understand
is
the magic
amazing.
money though, because I wish we did YouTube better.
No, I understand exactly what's happening here, but we'll get to that at the end. I'm sorry.
keeper's house, it's not like that. It's normally a bunch of 10 gallons because that's all they could get.
That's true.
It's normally just a bunch of tanks in like a garage,
That's
and
true.
there's no light in the garage. You know what I mean? When you're actually in the hobby and meet people from the hobby, it's so much different from what is on YouTube.
Very true.
Now, at the same time, I love YouTube for that. I post videos of my fish room all the time on YouTube, and I love it. I love posting videos about my fish room, and I definitely understand where these YouTubers come from, but it's definitely a tough choice. If I had all the money in the world, I don't think I would be doing these videos that these YouTubers are doing. But a lot of times you'll see them copying each other's thumbnails, doing the same pond videos over and over, where they make a huge pond in their garage or something, and it gets
don't know who he's
millions of
talking
views
about.
overnight.
Millions of views
Now,
overnight.
this is just kind of a little speech, I
is
think,
it? I
of why
wanna be
YouTuber
like
fish
them.
rooms suck. If you agree with me, let me know in the comments. If you disagree with me, that's perfectly fine.
Don't you ask for
This
a
is
like.
just my commentary.
Don't you
as
ask
someone
for
who's
a
been
like.
watching fish YouTube for over 10 years, and I've been keeping fish my entire life. Anyways, guys,
I'm not a guy.
that's pretty much it for this
I'm
video.
not a
I just wanted
guy.
to talk about how unreachable these
bothers me.
ponds are that they're building, and that people need to step back down to the real world when they're making these videos, because you want to make something that someone else can make and someone else can replicate and inspire them to do on their own. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching this video. Leave a like, subscribe, peace.
He just asked for likes. How dare you?
Again, twice.
How dare you ask for likes? How dare you do the thing you said you hate other YouTubers for doing? I'm guilty of that too.
Yeah.
I make a lot of comments about things that YouTubers do that I hate, and then I do the same thing. So yeah, I'm a hypocrite too. I get it. This was a mistake because, no, it wasn't a mistake. I should have watched the whole thing. Like I said, I watched like 30 seconds of it, and I should have watched the whole thing. But I see what's going on here. Let me take this off the screen so that it's very clear to me what's happening with this.
Oh.
I'm trying to think of a good analogy here.
Okay.
Okay. Let's say you have a young woman, Kenzie's age, perhaps 20 to 22. And this young woman adores Taylor Swift.
I have a Swiftie shirt.
She thinks Taylor Swift is the best.
I'm not 12 or 22.
I didn't say you. I'm saying this fictional character that I'm talking about right now just adores Taylor Swift. She's not pissed at Taylor Swift for doing the thing that she wishes she could do. This young woman is an aspiring singer, and she looks at Taylor Swift and she says she's an attractive, what's she, like 30 now? I don't know how old Taylor Swift is now. She's a talent. I can't tell you the name of one of her songs, but talented songwriter, extraordinary performer, good singer, apparently, because she sold 1 billion albums. I don't know. I can't tell you about
She's
her
worth
music.
1.6 billion,
Okay.
and Travis Kelce is only worth like 60 million. It's so funny. They had to do a prenup. I don't know a lot. I'm just saying.
Anyway,
Okay.
Travis Kelce is another great example. Let's just use the Kelce family here. You have a young man who plays football in high school. That young man is going to look at a Travis Kelce. If that young man is a tight end for his high school football team, he's going to look at Travis Kelce with admiration. That's a guy that is a superb talent. He's able to do the thing that I wish I could do. I'm not going to be pissed at him. Not I, but that 16-year-old boy isn't going to be pissed at Travis Kelce because he's good at his job. That 20-year-old woman that's an aspiring singer is not going to be pissed at Taylor Swift. This young man here is pissed at people like Paul Cafaro. I don't know Paul Cafaro. I don't have a relationship with him. I don't have anything but positive things to say about Paul Cafaro. That's just me being truthful with you. I can't really even tell you a whole lot about him other than he's a very good YouTuber. But when he talks about building big ponds and $50,000 and $20,000 fish and buying fish all the time, I assume he's talking about Paul Cafaro. And this young man, I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Not bad news, but it's bad news that he got figured out here, is wanting to do what Paul Cafaro is doing
Paul
and can't.
worked really hard at getting where he's at. You know, if people really paid attention to Paul's story and what he's done and everything, they'd appreciate him a little more because he's worked hard.
Well, that gets to my next point. There's an interesting dynamic that's happened, and it's happened over the last 10 years because of social media. Again, I am a absolutely head over heels massive fan of the singer Aaron Lewis. I don't particularly care about his country stuff, but his work with Stained is my favorite ever. I adore Aaron Lewis. I was a singer when I was in my 20s. I'm not pissed because Aaron Lewis has one of the best rock voices that there's ever been. I'm not pissed at him because he can do what I wish I could do. This young man is pissed because people like Paul Cafaro can do what he can't do. But the problem is, if you go all the way back with YouTube, which you've never been a huge YouTube watcher, but you go way back to the prehistoric times on YouTube with channels like Smosh and Fred and Ray William Johnson, who was my absolute favorite YouTuber back then. There's something that all of those guys, and there's Jenna Marbles, you know, women and men, boys, whatever, back then, they all had something in common. And it's something that's in common with the Big Easy. People that are my age know who the Big Easy is. It's a man from South Africa. You don't know him. Named Ernie
I'm
Els.
not your age, so.
It's true. I robbed the cradle. If you're my age and you've ever been into golf, you know who Ernie Els is. His nickname's the Big Easy. Again, he's from South Africa. I think he was ranked number 1 in the world for a while until a young man by the name of Eldrick Woods came in, and then all of a sudden, nobody was number 1 except for him anymore. And deservingly so. But Tiger Woods is another great example. If you were to watch Ernie Els in 1998 play a round of golf at Augusta, you would see that and say, well, I can do that. I can do what he's doing. Look how easy that is. And then you go out on the golf course and you're like, whoa, I never realized how hard this is. Why? Because Ernie Els and Tiger Woods and my favorite golfer of all time, Fred Couples, make it look easy. And guess what? Smosh, Fred, the young people that are watching this right now probably never even heard of those channels. Ray William Johnson, who's still around. My personal favorite channel of all time, Casey Neistat, who is not even really uploading anymore. My current favorite channel, Blacktail Studio. Ryan Trahan would be my number 2 current channels. Even Mr. Beast. All of them have something in common. They all make it look easy. And they all make what they're doing look accessible. Like, I can do that. I can make videos like that. And I can make a bunch of money on social media. And you know who else has that in common? Paul Cafaro. And all those other young guys in Florida. You might not agree with what those guys do. I'm not talking Paul Cafaro specifically, but there's other young guys in Florida that I don't even think should be on YouTube. That's how I feel about them. Not Paul. Again, I have no relationship with Paul Cafaro. I've never met him. I've never had one communication with him whatsoever. I've been in the same room with him like 5 times.
Yeah.
And I don't mean for that to sound weird. It's not like I was in my hotel room and all of a sudden it was just me and Paul Cafaro.
No.
I don't mean that. I'm
Just
saying
at
like
events.
at an event,
Yeah.
and I've been 5 feet from him, and for some reason, I've actually said Paul Cafaro hates me for some reason, because every single time I see him, he's looking the opposite direction of me. I don't know why that is, but it's just how it's worked out.
He's busy. He's always working.
Every time I've ever been around him, it's been that way. I've never said one word to him. I was supposed to do the commentary with him at Fins and Fury, and he, probably because he hates me, he bowed out and
So
wasn't able to do
stupid.
it. And so I
You're
brought
so
in
full
Jay,
of
and it was great having Jay do it with me. It was probably even better because Jay and I have a really good chemistry. I don't know how Paul and I would have worked together, but again, I don't have anything derogatory or anything like that to say about Paul Cafaro, but I just assume when you have a young man that's talking about successful YouTubers and how much they suck, I just assume they're talking about somebody like a Paul Cafaro. Why? Because from what I have seen of Paul Cafaro, and I remember watching him when he was like 15, and I was like, you know what? That kid's got it.
Yeah, he was young and working really hard to get somewhere, and I like that. I love to see young people working hard to get somewhere. And he stayed with his parents, and he, it's just a really nice story. So
it is, and I said that about him, and I said that about another young man named George Mavrakis.
Yep.
I've got that documented on both of them too, by the way, that I called it on both of them. And now look at them. They're both way more successful than I am. But anyway, I'm a good judge of who's going to be a good YouTuber, I guess. This comes from a position of jealousy. I'm not talking about me, because I'm doing what this young man won't admit it, but what this young man wishes he can do. And this young man here, who does all the YouTube things, he's doing all the YouTube things. Hey, what's up, guys? Subscribe. I have a lot of videos. I put out videos about fish room. All of the things that he accused other people of doing, using fancy titles and all of this. Well, you did the same thing. YouTuber fish rooms are unrealistic. Asking for likes, which there's nothing wrong with anything like that. But you were specifically critical of YouTubers asking for likes, and then you did the same thing. It's really dumb. This is obviously a young man that wants to do what those people are doing and can't. I'm not saying it's not impossible, but I'm saying this young man with his multicolored gravel and his mushrooms and his Pollini and Oscar in a 55-gallon, along with all the fire mouths and the clown knife and a 40 breeder, is looking at somebody like a Paul Cafaro and says, I can do that. That's nothing. That's easy. I can do that. And I can make all of that money. And I can get the $50,000 tank. But I can't. It's not working for me. It doesn't come easy to me like it does Paul Cafaro. Which, believe me, it doesn't come easy to Paul Cafaro. Now I'm pissed. And now I'm going to say everybody on YouTube who does the things that I'm not able to do sucks. That's what's happening here. I said I wasn't going to rant about this kid. I'm not doing this to talk bad about him. There's a lot of things that he said that I agree with.
I think he could have come about it a little better. Like, if he didn't talk about people having $50,000 aquariums and 20,000 gallon fish, I think he's talking about a totally different group of people that aren't really the learning community. I mean, he did bring up aquarium co-op, but I don't understand the comparison. But I think that when you're talking about realistic fish keeping, there are a lot of people on YouTube that have realistic fish keeping, that do videos. I feel like even the tanks we have are realistic. They're not crazy. They're a little above for some people that might still be in their garage, but we only moved out of our garage 3 years ago. We were in the garage forever.
I know.
There are people that are doing really good things in their basements, in their garages, and the majority of fish tubers are. The majority are. The ones that he's talking about are some of the ones that they're not us. They're not our community.
Well, that's true. But I do. Corey, don't kill me here, because this is going to sound bad. I do have a problem with what he said about Aquarium Co-op. Not the fact that Corey gives information. He does. Corey's the master at that. I could never say anything different there. Corey is going to give good, very solid, sound information about aquariums. That's what his channel's about. Our channel is about that too. So, you know, all due respect there. However, if you think that what Corey has in his backyard is realistic to most fish keepers, you have lost your mind.
I mean, he has a bigger fish tank than we do.
Well, it's not a matter of the size of fish
Like
tanks,
800
but it's
gallons or something.
he has a massive building on his property, which, just like us, was there when he bought the property. Just like this building was here when we bought this, and he made that into a beautiful fish room. Mm-hmm. Is that approachable for most people? No. So you're railing on the Paul Cafaro types, even though he did not say Paul Cafaro by name, but you're railing on those types and praising Aquarium Co-op, who has the same thing. I'm not saying that Corey has things that are untouchable for most people, but the fact that he's got that massive building, and for as long as Corey's been on YouTube, he's had a big building with aquariums in it in his backyard. His old house did too, where he started things out. So, you know, but that's not me being critical of Aquarium Co-op. I'm just saying he fits the same mold
I know
that
what you're
he's
saying.
talking about.
He was praising one and not the others and criticizing them, but the one he's praising is doing the exact same thing a little differently, not to that level, but I get what you mean.
Where it is different is that and where I agree with this young fella with Stone Aquatics, when he said those guys, not Aquarium Co-op, but those guys
Don't know what they're talking about.
They don't know what they're talking about. They're not, I don't know if they know what they're talking about or not. But those channels, all of those young Florida guys, and even Paul Cafaro, what I've seen of him, they're not, and they would not even classify themselves as educational aquarium channels. They're entertainment channels.
Entertainment, right.
Aquarium Info is another great example. She's not teaching people how to keep an aquarium. She's providing incredible entertainment that has to do with aquariums. That's the same kind of a thing that those Florida guys are doing. Some very badly, not Paul, but
a lot of them are doing it, and it's hurting fish. It's negative. It's not even about caring for fish. It's about selfish reasons. So
it's there are two different types of channels in the fish keeping community on YouTube. There are entertainment channels, which I would put those guys in that category. And then you have the educational channels, which is what we aspire to be. That's what we try to be. That's what Aquarium Co-op is, Primetime Aquatics, all of them. So I don't even know where I was going with that. But here's another thing that I can say. And I hope that this gets through to Stone Aquatics. And I think he hears this. And I hope he hears this. And I hope he takes this to heart and listens to what I'm saying. Every single person, whether you're talking about us, every single tank that you see on this screen right now with us streaming to you was an arrangement that we made with Custom Aquariums. That's never been a secret. We've talked about it every single time it's happened. I'm not telling you we got these tanks for free, but what I am telling you is we worked out a deal with Custom Aquariums
I bought my
for all of these tanks.
from
Yours,
my
you did, yes.
I bought that with my own money. I worked really hard for it.
That's very true. When we're talking about King of DIY, Aquarium Co-op, Paul Cafaro, anybody else that we're talking about, there's one thing that I can tell you, which is, well, it's just a fact. The things that they have. Let's just make this about Paul Cafaro, because Paul has big giant ponds that he's built indoors. And so again, I'm assuming this guy's talking about him. Every single thing that Paul Cafaro has done on his channel, there's something I can guarantee you. He has earned every single bit of it.
Yeah.
We have earned the deal that we got with Custom Aquariums. Is it fair? Maybe not, but it is what it is. We, and Paul Cafaro too, have contributed enough to the community where whoever it is, with us in particular, Custom Aquariums, said, you know, we like what John and Lisa are doing. We would like to showcase our products on their channel. We earned that. We didn't start our channel and then all of a sudden Custom Aquariums started sending us tanks at a huge discount.
No.
Paul Cafaro didn't start his channel and then immediately start building massive floor standing tanks in his warehouse that he has. He earned the money to do that. So if you, Stone Aquatics, it is Stone Aquatics, right? I'm saying it right. Yeah, Stone Aquatics. If I'm right, and I think I am, and you are frustrated because you, like almost every other young person out there, would love to make a living on social media. It's the number one most aspired to job of young people right now, and has been for a long time. If I'm right, and your video here is coming from a position of jealousy, it's going to be really hard for you to admit that. But if it's true, just understand, everybody that you're pissed at earned what they have. I don't know anybody that's been given what they have. They may have had products sent to them. We've certainly had plenty of products sent to us that we did not have to actually pay for. But do you think we didn't earn it? Oh no, we earned it. And the promotion that those brands get on channels like ours, that's the value. That is us paying for that. So understand that you too could earn it. Instead of being pissed and jealous and angry and making videos where you completely contradict yourself, and you're young, I'm going to give you a break here. But instead of doing that, I'm not angry. Why is everybody calling me angry? Oh, just because I talk with passion, I'm not angry. Don't be pissed at these people because they're doing something. You didn't say anything about us, but don't be pissed at those people because they're doing something that you wish you could do, and so far you haven't been able to, or it hasn't happened as quickly as you'd like. If you go back, we have been fortunate in that we've been on YouTube a long time. We have watched from the beginning the rise of Paul Cafaro, the rise of King of DIY, the rise of Aquarium Co-op. It's been a joy to watch these people take off like that. Tanner Serpa, George Mavrakis, I could go on and on and on. We've watched that happen. Those people didn't start out with $50,000 aquariums in their garage.
They're not $50,000 aquariums. Maybe altogether, but
I'm just saying what he said.
Oh.
Tanner Serpa has an amazing setup in his house.
And he works really hard.
He earned every penny that went into that.
Yep.
So rather than being pissed and lashing out in videos, take a good look in the mirror and know that if you work hard like Paul Cafaro did, you could be successful too.
Yeah.
I'm not one of those people. I'm not somebody that says you could be whatever you want to be, because it's not true. I'm sorry. I can't be a professional tight end or quarterback. I want to do that. How come I can't do that? I'm never going to win an Oscar. I'm never going to win a Grammy. So don't tell me I can do, or, I don't like being one of those people that says you can be whatever you want to be.
You have 2 Oscars right behind you.
That's true. No, I don't. I've got 7.
No.
Or how many do you have?
Those
4?
are 4. I have 4 Oscars. You have 2.
Well, those are going to be mine someday. Newsflash, y'all. We can't all do what we wish we could do. It's just not realistic. There are very few people in existence that can say they're doing what they've dreamt of since they were a kid.
I didn't want to do this when I was a kid. I wanted to be an astronaut.
I wanted to be a singer.
Yeah.
Guess what? I wasn't good enough.
Guess what? I had anxiety and I can't even go in tunnels. So that wasn't going to work.
Some people just get lucky too. They happen to post at the right time. There is absolute fact to that.
Yeah.
There is some luck involved, and anybody who tells you otherwise is full of crap. There is definitely some luck involved. I'll give you a great example. Me.
Yeah.
On the Money Pit. I put up a video that was fine. I mean, it wasn't my best work, but it blew up. Has over 100,000 views. And in YouTube, particularly a channel that only has 3,000 subscribers, that's substantial. Why did it blow up? No idea. Got lucky.
Yeah.
I uploaded it and it was doing this and it was fine. And then all of a sudden it just went and just exploded. We have a live stream on our channel
I know, it's
that
weird.
has 500,000 views. There's no such thing as a live stream from any fish channel that has 500,000 views, but there's that one. Why? I don't know.
Just happened.
And that one literally did happen overnight. It was like, where'd all those views come from? Like,
What?
it was weird.
It was.
Don't know why it happened. I called all my YouTube friends. Why did this video blow up? And every single one of them was like, I don't know. Wasn't me. Things do happen. There is some luck involved. And YouTube is not a... I'm going to burst a lot of people's bubbles here who might see this and they want to be YouTubers. Mr. Beast, Jimmy Donaldson, he's my neighbor. He's full of crap. He's full of crap. He has
He
videos.
watches this.
I'm sure he will. Yeah. He has videos, not videos, but like he's been on podcasts and he's been interviewed 1,000,000 times. He's the most famous person in the world. And he's earned every bit of it, by the way. Nothing but respect for him. He has said in these podcasts, oh, I could make anybody a viral YouTuber. Anybody can do it. You just have to know exactly how to do it. And all. Crap. I'm like J. Jonah Jameson in the Tobey Maguire movies. Crap. It's all crap. It's not true. There's not a box you can push or a check. There's not a tag you can put in a video that's automatically going to make it go viral. It's just not, that doesn't happen. That's not a real thing. Particularly now. There is no formula. The only formula is make videos and just cross your fingers.
True.
That's what we do every single week. We just cross our fingers and hope people like it. It's not a money thing anymore. Like I don't chase money. I chase success. And I've never really been able to make it make sense what I mean. It's a feeling inside of me that I want to feel like I've conquered this YouTube thing. And I have not figured out that formula yet. We figured it out for a little while with the top 10 lists. And then we veered off of that because there was no more top 10 lists to do. And, now we're back down to reality. And we've been trying to find that again ever since. And with a little luck, maybe we will.
Yeah.
But the last thing that I want to say about my friend here, Stone Aquatics, and I really hope he watches this, and I really hope he doesn't listen to this from a position of anger like most people would. Most young people would, particularly. Because young people, look what Curtis Crump just said. Young people want to be told, oh, you're doing everything right. You're doing everything perfect. Just keep doing exactly what you're doing, and it'll happen for you, I promise. And I'm saying the exact opposite. I'm saying, hey, listen, there's no magic formula. There is some luck involved. I don't remember who it was that said that, but they made a great point. There's certainly some luck involved. But the only way you're going to find that is by making good videos. And when you're making a video with a catchy title to draw people in, and you're talking about how these fish keepers don't know what they're talking about, and they're not good examples of fish keepers, while showing videos of your clown knife in a 40 breeder and an Oscar and a Polyni and a bunch of fire mouths in a 55, you're not setting a good example either.
Yeah. Very true.
So let's stop being the pot calling the kettle black. Let's stop doing that. Let's come, like you said, let's come back to reality. Let's understand where we are. Let's understand that nobody's perfect. And if you go for it, I wish you luck. I'm not a guy that's here to bash other YouTubers. There's no competition. We can all be successful on YouTube. So I am every YouTuber's biggest fan. Well, there's a couple I'm not. But anyway, only one from our community. But I wish you nothing but success. But you're not going to have success this way. I'm just telling you. I'm telling you what whoever your father figure in your life won't tell you. This isn't the way to do it.
Okay.
What do you have to say?
I don't know.
I do look red, but I'm not red. I have this giant, I'm 51. I have a giant zit on my face.
Wash your face.
Maybe that's why people think I'm red. No, I'm speaking with passion. I'm not speaking from anger.
Oh. Okie dokie.
So what do you have to say? I've been speaking way too much.
Well, I don't even know because I had to try to keep my mouth shut so I didn't interrupt you.
No, you certainly did not have to, but I appreciate the fact that you did because
you're on a roll.
you would have definitely gotten me off my groove.
I know.
If you had done that.
I have a new cat coming around. There you go. So cute. It looks like a white guy wearing a black ski mask. Just saying, it does.
Or it just looks like a black cat with a white nose.
No, it looks like he's trying to rob somebody.
That's funny.
He does. Or she does. I don't know. I've seen it before. It's come around a couple times. Like, I think I've seen it maybe 5 times in the last year. Because when I saw it the first time down the road, I was like, I think that cat might be from Selena or Robin, and they didn't bring all their kittens over. Like, it just kind of survived on its own because it looks like it's related to Batman and Selena and Robin. It's little and Willow.
It's a cutie. Might be one of the dads. You never know.
No, I think it's young. I think it's probably Willow. It's probably Willow and Little's sibling. You know, Robin only brought 2, and then I found one halfway over. That one could have been left out there too. Poor thing.
It's very true. Brent Russell gifted a channel membership. Sorry, I'm getting back into this here.
Thank you, Brent.
Before the stream even started, did that. Thank you for that.
Speaking of Brent Russell, please email me, Brent, at KG Tropicals, because I do want to send you guppies, but I want a little bit more info so I know how many am I sending you. We did establish male and female, but I do want to know how many. I want to get that straight. And it wouldn't be this week coming up. It would be the next week because Labor Day and all, it's going to be crazy on Tuesday. So I would like to send them to you the week after. And I think the weather is getting so much better, thankfully. So email me, Brent.
Rack Cross texted me. What's up, Rack, by the way?
Sup, Rack?
With a video of him and Paul Cafaro. And he says, love to introduce you to Paul sometime. You know, if we're being realistic here, I think that it's just the way it's worked out every time we've been somewhere. The last time we were in the same room with Paul was at Fins and Fury. We were all at the after party, and it was at a bar, and we were basically shoulder to shoulder, but he was facing that way. And it's like, and I laughed because I'm like,
he was at the after party?
Yeah,
I don't remember that.
That's just how it works out.
Oh, he came
every
in
time.
with Rod, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's hilarious. I don't know if he hates me. I think he does, and I don't know why. I've never done anything but spoke positively about him. But
he could be.
I think it's circumstances.
He's old enough to be our kid.
Well, we're old enough to be his fathers, probably his parents. You're definitely not old enough to be his father.
Not his
father.
No, nobody's father.
I think it's just a matter of circumstances. At the end of the day, he probably doesn't even know who we are, although
that's weird.
You know, once it was put out there that me and him were doing the commentary, then he bailed out. So maybe he does know.
Maybe he really does hate you, John.
I think he might.
I think he hates you. That's what it is. Paul hates you, John.
I think he might hate me.
Do you feel better?
He
hates you.
I think he might.
All
and
right,
it's fine. I don't know. I don't know why that is, but you know, There's only one YouTuber that I know for a fact hates me. I'm sure a lot do, but I know there's only one that I know for a fact does.
Yeah.
And so
for
what?
real.
But
Yeah, I don't really care if somebody likes me or not.
oh, I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of people that hate me, but I'm saying that I know. Who cares? Joe Provenzano said, "My eyes and ears are bleeding," with a $2 super chat. What
From that video, that's how
Oh.
far back, yeah.
was it? The clown knife or the Oscar and the Pollini? I think that was a Pollini. Anyway, that's how I say it. I probably say it wrong, but you know what? I forgot. I do need to say one more thing about this young man, because I did ridicule him a little bit
Oh.
for having the clown knife and the Oscar in tanks that are way too small. However, I agree very much with something that he said, which is that when you see average fish keepers, regular fish keepers, that's what their fish rooms look like. And that's very true. I've been in a lot of them. And there are a lot of Oscars in 55-gallon tanks and Pollinized, which get even bigger
I've
than
got
Oscars.
4 Oscars and a 125. That is not something I recommend people do, but I have a plan.
You're fine. What are you talking about?
No, long term, no.
It'll be fine.
And we say if you're going to set a tank up, you should set it up for long term, not, oh, I'm going to upgrade. But my long term plan is for them to move into your tank. So that's my plan. So I have a plan.
It
So
all
it's
works out
okay.
really well for me in the end.
Yeah, then I got to restock it with something else.
But even if you didn't,
But I'm doing a really good job. Aren't they cute?
they are cute and they're getting big. They could stay in there forever. And you'd
No.
be doing so much better. You'd be even doing better than Stone Aquatics.
With 5 severums? Look how clean that tank is.
I'm not saying all of them. I'm just
How
saying
about those 2 Aqua Clear 110s?
we were going to do a fight tonight. Lisa and I were going to fight each other on the stream tonight.
We are going to debate.
We were going to debate Aqua Clear versus Tidal.
We were.
I think we'll do
I
that
was-
next week.
I was so ready too. I was like, let's go.
We
Let's go.
will save that for next week. You ain't ready for this. You don't
I'm
want
ready.
this smoke.
No, you don't want this.
NY Sports 2883 hopefully is going to be very disappointed in a couple of weeks. People shouldn't compare their life to YouTube and social media. I have 8 tanks in my garage and the biggest is 40 gallon. It's most I can manage. Listen, you're absolutely right. And again, I hope you're disappointed in a couple of weeks when my team plays yours in the opening night or opening day of football. But anyway, we as human beings, for as long as I've been alive, have liked watching people who have things that we don't have and probably never will have and live vicariously through those people. You want an example? Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous.
Oh,
That was a very successful show back in the day that showed how celebrities live. Now it's called social media, but it was a show back in the day that showed you how Robert De Niro lives and all of this.
like the Real Housewives.
I don't know what you're talking about, but
Isn't that a show, The Real Housewives?
I don't know. Does that sound like a show I would watch? Really?
Housewives of Beverly Hills or something?
Oh yeah, I can't wait till the new season comes out. Whatever.
Oh,
I've
the
never watched that show.
Kardashians.
Oh dear Lord.
Oh.
But you know what? You bring up a good point. Do people? I've never seen an
I wish
episode
I
of
had
that show.
Kim Kardashian's butt. I do.
Do people watch
I'm jealous.
that stupid show because they believe they can have what all of those Kardashian broads have?
I
No.
wish I had a butt like that.
Well, if you paid for it like she did, you probably could. I think your butt's perfectly fine the way it is. Can we stop talking about butts now? It's a
Sorry.
family show.
Gotcha.
That's always been a thing. We have always looked up. I like, You want to know another great example?
What?
Obviously, I don't watch a lot of these, but fitness channels on social media.
I'm so jealous of those. I don't even know they make it out. How do they even get in the gym? I mean, I have a gym membership. I got a gym bag for my birthday, and I'm gonna go soon.
Kenzie showed me that before she gave it to you, and I was like, yeah, she's going to use that a lot.
I'm trying to figure out what to put in it, like deodorant or a water bottle.
You know more than me.
Oh, I'm gonna use it though.
Do people get angry because they don't look like, what's that guy's name? DeLauder. He's got like 6 million subscribers on YouTube. What's his name? His first name? I don't know his first name. Real good looking guy, big giant bodybuilder guy. DeLauder is his last name. He does all the fitness videos. Do people stop watching him because they're not going to look like him? He has a body that's unattainable for most men.
I watch Charlene Johnson because she is realistic, in my opinion. Because she's like 55, but she looks like she's 40. She looks amazing.
Yeah, that's realistic.
No, but she's worked really hard to be fit. And she's honest. She's like, yeah, I'm gonna get a facelift. She doesn't lie to people. She's not like, I did it all naturally. She tells the truth. She's like, yeah, I put fake hair extensions in my hair. Yeah, I do this. Yeah, I get Botox. I do this. I do that. I like her because she's honest. And she looks good.
I would like something like that too. But the point I'm trying to make is, why did Flex magazines fly off the shelf back when there was such thing as magazines?
What is that?
You open the pages of that, and it's these gigantic Arnold Schwarzenegger, Lou Ferrigno, Monty Coleman, that's a skateboarder, Ronnie Coleman, these ridiculous bodybuilders, Jay Cutlers, that are superhuman size. Back in the day when I was young, I would thumb through those and like, oh God, like I would look at that with such admiration, like, wow, look at that. Isn't that insane? I never once put one of those magazines down because I'm never going to be that big.
It's called steroids.
I know it is. They would tell you the same thing. But the point I'm trying to make is, he said in his video, we need to just come back to earth. But do we? This is how it's always been. There's always been people that like to live vicariously through others. And there's people that wish and dream that they could have a Lamborghini. So they watch the Stradman. I will never have a Lamborghini. I could get half of Elon Musk's fortune tomorrow, and I would not buy a Lamborghini. But I like watching other people that do.
But you know what? I know how I could get a Kim Kardashian butt, and I don't even have to have surgery. They make these underwear type things. They're like leggings, short spandex legging type things, and there's butt pads in them. Butt pads.
I really don't want you to get those pants.
I'm going to get some. I'm going to get some.
Anyway.
I mean, worst case, I could use them to ride a bike and it won't hurt.
Yeah, because we ride bikes all the time. Joe Provenzano with the $10 super chat, as if he hadn't super chatted enough already. I believe outside of you, Jason and Joey and wives, most videos I watch are still top 10 lists. Well, that's interesting to hear. I miss making the top 10 lists, but I am not going to go down that rabbit hole.
Oh.
I fell down a rabbit hole last week and I still haven't come out of it.
And it's
because
August.
Of something that somebody was mentioning.
Don't forget about our conversation today about what I said about August.
I know that. There's no more top 10 lists to do. So unless we just redid them all, but that would be kind of stupid. But then Joe gifted 5 memberships.
Thanks,
because
Joe.
every week he's like, you know what? John and Lisa have a payment on that truck, and I really want to help make that payment for
thanks,
them.
Joe.
So
Who got it? Let me go
Oh,
back.
that was way back.
Let me see if I can find it.
Then,
I found it.
okay.
And Richard got a membership. Garcia Aquatics got a membership.
Oh, how about that?
John Prange got a membership. Fish Girl from, oh no, she just commented. The Dance Shack, oh, okay, got a membership. And Shavkat Rakhomanov got a membership. Welcome.
Join us at 9:30. You don't even have to click on the video. This stream will automatically take you right over to it as soon as we're done here. Members only stream. We're going to have members on the stream with us. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Mountain Lioness, $2 super chat. Hi, guys. More free money.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for that. That's very nice of you. Webhead, which will be one of our guests on the members only stream, gifted a KG Tropicals membership. Thank you so much for that. And Dennis, of course.
DK Roak is the one that received it.
And then Dennis McKelvey, because he does that every week.
Thank you, Dennis.
Top 10 lists, top 10 lists.
And then who got his memberships? Idela, K. Zach, Michelle Prange, David Bruh, 9892, and Creator 3489. Welcome. Welcome to being a member. And don't forget, members, you get 5% off the website at keyfishkeeping.com.
River Life Pottery. Rack, have you changed the name of your channel again? Or is that a different channel? Clown knife fish over 40 inches in the wild. Too big for captivity? Question mark. Too big for a 40 breeder, like we saw earlier tonight. At least I think that was a 40 breeder. I can't say they're too big for captivity, because if that were the case, then so are arowanas, so are red-tailed cats, so are bikers. So there's so many fish that we would need to take out of the hobby. Kept properly, no, it's not too big for captivity. I wouldn't feel bad for putting a clown knife in here, because they're so dumb. They just sit there anyway. They don't even move. They just sit there and look like aliens. That's all they do.
I don't think they're very attractive looking fish to begin with.
They're not, but that's what makes them cool. Just because it's like, what is that? Like, they just look weird.
Yeah, true.
Happy Pets, I would fit in a Lamborghini anyways. Yeah, I lied to you earlier. If I got half of Elon Musk's fortune, I would probably buy a Lamborghini. But because why not? I'd buy all of y'all a Lamborghini. Why not?
I heard that, y'all.
But, if I'm not getting Elon's fortune, it's never going to happen. Even if I had the money, I wouldn't.
You're never going to get it. I just want you to know that.
I'm hoping.
It's not going to happen, John. You'll never get it.
I feel like I said
like
earlier,
you're not going to be a tight end. Sorry.
I keep seeing on the internet, you can be whatever you want to be if you work hard enough.
It's not
I'm working really hard
No.
to get Elon to give me half of his fortune.
It's not happening.
He won't even miss it. It's all on paper anyway. That would be a great experience, Lisa. See what happens when you wear butt pads in public. Don't you dare encourage this behavior.
I know where I can wear butt pads. Our new,
What are you saying right now that sounds X-rated?
the new video.
Oh,
That would be
But-
funny.
it's not. The videos aren't going to show your butt.
We can
We can work
make
it out
sure
somehow, I guess.
it happens.
That's funny. Yeah, we'll see what happens there. But anyway, are you still running any of those Shark Nanos in your tanks? You have a couple of them running right now.
Yes,
And
I
I have
have-
one in my 20.
I have a Shark Nano in my 75-gallon all-male guppy tank that has females and babies in it now for some reason. I have a Shark Nano in my 125 Planet Aquarium, also with an Aquatra, and it looks amazing. And where do I have one in a snail tank. And then the other 15-gallon, I think that's actually a Shark Pro 500, not a Nano. But I do want to put some Shark Pro or some Shark Pro Nanos on a couple other tanks that I have, but I got to redo them and rescape them. I'm going to take off, what is that one I have? I think it's a Aquarium hang on the back that I've just been using my own made up media and stuff, but it's just gotten to the point like I lost the lid and it just needs to be replaced. So I think I'm going to stick a Shark Pro Nano on there.
Thomas Deneau said, funniest comment of the night, it's not steroids, it's just consistently doing hard work. It's not complicated. Thomas.
No, I do believe some people have those genes. If
you believe that Jay Cutler and Ronnie Coleman and Kevin LeBron and Flex Wheeler and Arnold Schwarzenegger got those bodies not taking steroids, then I'm telling you right now, I already have half of Elon Musk's fortune. Oh. Because apparently you'll believe anything.
There are a lot of people out there, though, that do use steroids and get like that. But there's a lot of people that are genetically...
But have you seen Jay Cutler? No human being will ever be that size without steroids.
My son, both of my sons, actually, David, I don't think did that. Mm-mm. He got decently big. He was the one that was in the Marines, and he got pretty cut and got big without steroids. But then my younger one, I think, did it for a little while and then realized there wasn't a good thing for him. He wasn't feeling good, and he stopped. But he had got really big, too, so...
Yeah.
And I'm so glad he stopped.
I feel really bad, Thomas, if you've been told your whole life that those guys got that big naturally. You can get big, and who am I? Look at me. I mean, who am I to talk? But you can get big and be in phenomenal shape, but you're not going to be as big as Jay Cutler without steroids. I'm sorry. It's just not. They're all those bodybuilders, even Ronnie Coleman, just swore he was natural. But he's come out many, many times
and
talking about how he's full of crap.
How many wrestlers have just died? How many of these bodybuilders haven't made it past 35?
They die when they're 40 of a heart attack.
Or even in their 30s. It's sad. And
it happens.
Oh, but they're so healthy and they look so good.
Who was that guy? What was that guy on YouTube? Why am I drawing a blank on his name? Big, giant bodybuilder guy with all the tattoos that died. Oh, shoot. I think he might have been 50, but he was like a very famous social media guy that died and was an open steroid user. Like, he didn't keep it a secret. But I'm not saying you can't get in good shape without steroids, but you can't get Ronnie Coleman, Nasser Al-Sanbadi, who died at like 40 of a heart attack, Lou Ferrigno. You're not getting that big without steroids. I'm sorry. Sorry to bust your bubble there. Joe Provenzano, because he hasn't done it enough. We're almost at that payment mark now, Joe. Lisa, any news on the lights? Buy 4, get 1 free plants. And how many years is that CJ guarantee?
Oh, okay. Thanks for asking, Joe. I mean, yeah, CJ, all CJ products have a 5-year warranty. It's guaranteed. It's very easy to call them and communicate with customer service if you do have any problems. But I can promise you it's very rare. It doesn't happen that often because CJ makes amazing products. And plants are buy 4, get 1 free right now, probably for a while, not just a limited time. So you might want to go ahead and get some. You never know because people do buy them really quick. And what was the other question? The lights are coming soon, I promise, Joe. Probably, 2 more weeks. Thanks for asking.
Didn't we say that 2 weeks ago? They're coming. They're coming, and the aquafiltras are coming. It's just a matter of when. We have no control over that. Northfin Fish Foods donated 10 memberships. Look at that. Ray the Fish Guy.
Oh, thank you, Northfin.
Mr. Brains. Dirk Diggler. Seen that movie. Brad Lamore, Donnie Horace, Charles Musica Jr., Stephen Pasney, J.P. Jeffries, Tina, and Leo DeLions.
Leo DeLions. That's cute. I like that.
All of y'all can join us after this.
Yeah,
and
it'll be
for those that are confused, when I say Jay Cutler, I'm not talking about the quarterback.
Oh, that's who I thought you were talking about.
I'm talking about the 4-time Mr. Olympia, Jay Cutler. I believe he's 4-time winner. Maybe just 2. Rich Piana. That was the one I was talking about. That guy was massive. He died very young. Liver King is a prime example. Yeah. Everybody
Didn't he
knew.
really not eat liver, but he was telling everybody to.
Well, no, I think he ate that, and he made his family eat it too. The guy's a barbarian.
Disgusting.
It was all an act, and
There was a show or like a Netflix documentary
There is.
about him.
Yeah.
That he made it all up.
One of my clients was a bodybuilder. He unfortunately passed away from steroid usage for his entire adult life. Yeah.
That's sad.
I mean, don't misunderstand what I was saying. Those pro bodybuilders that are huge, like everybody that I mentioned, those guys work really, really, really hard. I admire their dedication to what they do, but they did take steroids too.
That's how I could.
I'm
use
not
my
trying to
gym
say they
bag.
took shots and just got huge. They
So
had
if
to put in the work.
If I use steroids, then I'll want to use my gym bag.
You're such an idiot.
Anyway.
Ronnie, I believe, did as well. Yeah, I mean, so all of them did. Come on. You know, you've got the natural competitors that are a third the size.
So if I get the butt pads, though, I don't have to worry about doing squats. All I got to do is the lifts, right?
I don't know anything about that. Nor do I condone this behavior that you're talking about. Chris Bender donated 5 channel memberships
thank you,
along
Chris.
with I keep wanting to say motionless mountain lioness.
I do too when I see that. I think motionless, not mountain lioness.
Also
And
donated a membership, so thank you all so much for that.
Thank you. And Kelly, Sue, High Scatter, Ann, Center Random, and a Rose all got those memberships. Awesome. Thank you for the donation of them.
I heard of a guy who had a heart attack from an energy drink. I will never drink energy drinks.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
I refuse to drink those. I drink half calf coffee, and I drink decaf soda because I can feel my heart racing just from drinking a soda. I can't imagine what an energy drink would do to me. I think I would just die.
After I went to the doctor a few months ago and he tried to put me on blood pressure medicine because my heart rate my blood pressure was like 197 over 90 or something. I was like, holy crap, I am not taking that medicine. I am cutting out caffeine. I am changing my lifestyle.
She did.
And I documented my blood pressure every day until I went back 2 weeks later. And it was so funny. He was like, wow. He was going to suggest doing something else. And he said, well, you're not going to take the medicine anyways, so I won't. But I was like, if I'm doing something to my body to cause that to happen, I will make a lifestyle change before I take that medication. If I've tried everything and it's not working, I'll take it. But I really feel like doctors push medication so much because it's pharmaceuticals, they're going to make money. It's how they make money. I don't think they're all like that 100% of the time, though. So, like I said, if couldn't fix myself on my own, then I did. I took that as a warning and I fixed myself. I wish he would say, you need to lose 40 pounds.
There'd be nothing left of you if you did that.
Anyway.
Someone said Stone Aquatics kid turned off the comments on that video. That's unfortunate. And you want to know why that's unfortunate? Because that means people probably went to his video and crapped on him. which I don't like to hear that. Or he may have turned it off because too many people were going over there and saying what I was saying, and he doesn't like to be told he's wrong about anything. I don't know. But that's unfortunate.
But the only reason why I commented was because I'm not a guy, and I was just that was truthful. I said, I'm not a guy.
I hate when people say guys, but that is what it is.
I think it's okay once in a while. Like, come on, guys. Like, joking around or something. But when it's like 5 times in a 5-minute video, it's too much. And there are a lot of people that do that. It's not just him. It just, he happened to be.
Oh, no, there's tons of people that do that. I hope that nobody went over there and ripped on him. That was certainly not my intent. I know I said some things that were pretty critical, but I also agreed with him about a lot of things too. So hopefully I didn't just become one of the enemies of him. But if I did, that's fine. I mean, what do I care? Like, it doesn't make me any difference. But I genuinely said what I said to help, not to be mean. I don't want to be a meanie butt.
I think instead of turning comments off, the best thing he could have done was just take the video down.
Well, he's not going to do that because he's trying to be a famous YouTuber.
Oh.
And that, I mean, so am I. So I get it.
It's Mountains Lioness. Mountains Lioness, that's her name.
Probably still going to want to call you motionless. But they brought me back to that video. There was another thing that he said, that those YouTubers are just looking for clicks, and that's all they're doing is trying to get clicks and make money. Yes, you're right. 100%. And so are you. And so is everybody who is actively trying to be a content creator on YouTube. If they tell you any different, they're lying to you. I don't care who it is. There are people, let's use Rack Cross as an example.
Don't talk bad about Rack.
I would never do such a thing.
Okay.
Rack is a guy who's retired. His wife is very successful. Like, he's got a real good thing going here. And Rack's not interested in being a big famous person making a lot of money on YouTube. But he's an outlier. Most people, when you talk about people who are actively trying to grow a social media following, if they tell you that they're not trying to get clicks and trying to get likes and subscribers, they're lying. Period. It's just true. And there are some people that were concerned that I said I can feel my heart racing. I didn't mean to say heart racing. I just mean I can feel my heart rate go up when I have a humongous shot of caffeine like that.
Yeah.
So I just stay away from that. And then I don't have that problem. I used to have that all the time. And then I was diagnosed with high blood pressure and started taking the medicine and got rid of, I mean, I probably consume 5% caffeine compared to what I used to.
You drink more caffeine than I do now.
I mean, the only time I have it is with half calf coffee in the morning. I drink a lot of coffee though. Pretty much a whole pot.
You drink more caffeine than I drink every day. That's for sure. So if you stopped, then maybe you wouldn't have to be on blood pressure. I'm just saying.
I don't think that
lifestyle
little bit,
change.
I don't think that little bit is causing it.
Okay.
My new channel, More Than Just Pleco Caves. Oh.
Oh,
Well, how about that, Rack? Did you start that channel over from scratch, or did you just rebrand the River Life channel for the 9th time? You know I love you, Rack. I'm just giving you a hard time here, but I used guys general neutral when talking to people. Like if I'm in a lecture and people out in the hall are making noise, I'll pop out and say, hey guys, keep it down, please, regardless of their gender.
That I can see. Yeah, I can understand that. I mean,
I can understand that, but what I would do is lean out the door and say, hey, shut up.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have to call them guys or gals or anything.
You know what is a gender neutral name? Effers.
Whoa, that's true.
I didn't say it. But that's true.
It's true.
I do not have a problem if I have to use that word for whichever gender. So.
I'm coffee all day. I drink a pot of coffee between 4:30 a.m. and 6 a.m. Yeah, I would have real problems if I did that. I mean, I would get so jittery from all the caffeine. I'd just be like, and it's not a feel good jittery. It's like, something's wrong with me. I'm going to collapse. Like, it's bad. I can't do that. I'm not saying I don't want to, but I can't do it. I had a coworker who used to say, folks. Hey, that's what
folks
I say.
Is good. I like folks. It rhymes with effers.
For a decade, I started my videos out. Hey, folks, John with KGTropicals.com. I don't have KGTropicals.com anymore, so I can't say that. It's not the same to say, hey, folks, John with KeepFishKeeping.com. It just doesn't roll off the tongue like KGTropicals
I get
does.
all like tongue-tied trying to repeat it.
You know what I hate about folks?
No.
I hate when people pronounce it folks.
Folks.
I don't know why, but that really bothers me. When you say you're going to go talk to that guy, you don't say, I'm going to go talk to that guy. You say, I'm going to go talk to that guy. Everybody, I don't care if you're from the north, south, I'm going to go talk to that guy. IMA, go talk to that guy. You don't say, I'm going to go talk to that guy. Come on. And who calls it caulk? Nobody calls it caulk.
Talk?
It's caulk.
Caulk.
I got to caulk the seams in the bathroom.
Caulk.
If you say
Did
caulk.
I say it right? Caulk?
Yeah, you're saying it right.
Okay.
Norfolk. Exactly.
It's Norfolk. Norfolk.
Norfolk. Leslie Perry came in with a $50 for crying out loud
Leslie.
super chat. Natural
Jeez,
is
you.
always better. Tennessee walking horses, before they started torturing them, their gait was art. Now it's ridiculous looking crippled atrocity. Wow, I'm struggling here. At the horse's expense, pitiful, cruel, and cheating.
Aww.
I hate to see that. I hate to see that with any animals.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to get into all of that because I don't want to drive 2/3 of our audience away. But there is a lot of shenanigans that goes on with animals that really bothers me.
I agree.
That is not necessary. With dog breeds and stuff, like, oof, it's rough.
Makes me sad. With cats? Makes me sad.
It always comes back to the cat. Comes back to the cats with you, right?
Mm.
Marine Josh here for 3 months. Happy to be here. Would love to join a live stream soon. You absolutely can.
Yeah, Marine Josh, you have to.
Just reach out to me. kgboxesofwater@gmail.com.
What time is it where you're at, Marine Josh? Because are you in Australia?
Didn't we establish that last time?
Probably, and I forgot.
I was listening to Pat McAfee, and he just came back from Australia, and he was talking about. See, I didn't say talking about. I said talking about because
Okay.
that's what we say.
I believe you.
He was talking about how, like, it was the opposite. When he was awake, everybody here was asleep, and when he was asleep, everybody here was awake. So, I don't know what time it is for Marine Josh. River Life, $2 super chat, brand new channel, 23 beautiful subscribers.
Wow,
Look at that.
Rack, you go. 24 is my favorite number. Let me subscribe. Where is it?
All right, it is 9:30,
No,
so
no,
you need
not
to
yet.
do that during our break. We're going to have to take a 5-minute break
Hold
between
on.
this.
I went subscribe. Dang it. I think, am I number 25 now? Because it says 24 subscribers. Okay, 24 subscribers. I have to do something, though. I have to say thank you to some people.
It's 9:30 already.
I'm saying thank you. Okay. So hold your horses. I want to say thank you to the people who have donated to my GoFundMe for the barn expansion for my cat rescue on Roots and Whiskers. Thank you, Robert Wayman, Vincent Dunn, Sherry Coleman, And Jennifer Anderson donated tonight. Thank you so much. And I also want to thank the people who have sent kitty stuff from my Amazon wish list. Thank you, Dennis McElvey and Vincent Dunn. Appreciate you guys. Y'all are awesome.
We've already got 3 people who have gone into the member stream that are waiting for us over there. And I don't mean viewers, I mean guests on the stream. So very excited about that.
We have a new member.
And for those who are in, we're going to take a brief break and then we're going to be back. We got to pee and stuff like that.
I have to pee. Oh, thank you, SCPW small little p dash 04 for the gifted membership. We appreciate it. And Corn Dog Flop is the one that got that membership. Thank you.
Very cool. They can come over now and hang out with us at the member stream. Say goodbye to everybody.
Oh, well, hey, you know what? It's Labor Day weekend, so make sure everybody.
I forgot about that. We get to sleep in 3 days in a row.
Y'all, not on Monday because they kill birds.
Oh. I don't think they will because the crops are still in.
No, they do it. They do. Around here, they go pigeon hunting.
It's doves, but go ahead.
Whatever. And it makes me sad because if a dove gets killed, then doves are in pairs and they only They only mate with each other one time and pair together one time. So if one dies, the other one is left alone and sad. And I hate that. It makes me so sad. Every year I find doves that I have to help because it might have got its poor little wing shot or something. So I have to stick it in a kerosene house without cats and nurse it back to health or something. I feel so bad when they get shot. But anyway, I hope everybody else has a really good Labor Day weekend. And we're going to go over to the member stream now. But wait, we got another KG Tropicals gifted membership.
Pepper Step.
Thank you, Pepper Step. Appreciate it. And Jeppo the Wrecker received it. Come on over to the member
You don't have
stream.
to click anything. It'll automatically take you over there, but then it's going to say waiting for KG Tropicals while we run to pee and stuff like that. But
And
we'll be right in.
After I eventually get to saying goodbye. So we'll see you guys next week, or we'll see you over at the member stream. Have a good night. Bye.
Bye.